What's up, elevated agents? What do you do when you're not inspired? How to be inspired when you're not inspired. Just before shooting this video, we were trying to decide what video to shoot. And I was like, man, I'm just not feeling it today. And then Mark just was like, how to be inspired when you're not inspired. I was like, that's the video. It's exactly what happens. It's what happens in my life every single day. Just walking around thinking, what's inspirational today? What's inspirational today? But I think I want to start off with, how to be inspired. You're never going to be inspired. I mean, sure. Are you going to have kind of inspirational moments? Of course you are. But I think that's more of motivation. Motivation is something that you cultivate yourself. Nobody can motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. Inspiration is something that you can cultivate. It's something that you can generate. What inspires you? Who do you inspire? If you've been watching us at all for any given time, there's two things that are really important to me, and that's to inspire and to be inspired. And a lot of times when I'm not feeling inspired, I listen to something inspirational. I think about something inspirational. I ask myself the question, what would it look like if I was inspired right now? How would I act if I was inspired right now? And that's what I'm doing. I was inspired to do a video about not being inspired. I know it sounds crazy, but I want you to just think about for a minute, get something to write with, take out your phone, put it in your notes, whatever it takes for you. But what inspires you? Like, what are the things that when you think about this is what I think about when I feel inspiration? What is it that you look at? Some people get inspired by artwork. Some people get inspired by listening to music. Some people get inspired by reading a good book. I don't know what it is for you. For me, I know exactly what inspires me. I have certain books, certain authors, certain podcasts. I know certain things that I need to think of. So what inspires you? If I were to think of three things that are inspiring me right now, as I have this motivation playlist on iMusic right now. And literally what I've done is any song that comes up for me that is positive, okay? You want to be very careful with the words that are in a song because yes, beats are important, but what are the songs that inspire me? And I just add them to the list. The second thing is that I'm currently in the process of reading the whole Bible. So I have the Holy Bible app and I have the Bible, and that's been inspiring me, just asking God to kind of send me the message and to let me know, like, what do I need to be thinking about today? It's been quite the journey, and it's interesting how it continues to elevate. It continues to grow. The third thing is that who inspires you? There should always be kind of a person in your life that you look up to, that shows you the way, that inspires you. Who is that person for you? Or maybe who is that person today? Because sometimes it shifts. Sometimes my wife inspires me. Sometimes my kids inspire me. Sometimes I have to listen to a little good old OG Jim Rohn. Like, who is it that inspires you? If you guys don't know who Jim Rohn is, you need to check him out. He's one of the greatest personal development coaches of all time. He's fantastic. Some of the other people that inspire me are Darren Hardy, Brendan Bouchard, Eric Thomas, Andy Frisella. I could go on and on and on. But it depends on the day. It depends on how I'm feeling. But let's go back to this feeling aspect. If you don't feel inspired, how do you get inspired? Okay. Well, first you need to be aware of it. You need to acknowledge the fact. Don't grab a bag of chips and sit on the couch and open up a soda and watch Netflix for 7-8 hours. That's not going to inspire you. What's going to inspire you? Is it taking a walk? I don't know about you, but I love the mountains. I live in Southwest Florida. There's no mountains here, but I love the mountains. I love walking around the mountains. I do love the beach. The beach is very inspirational, right? Where could you go to get some inspiration? Who could you listen to? And just once you have the awareness and you ask the question of what would take to get me inspired, you'll have the answer. Inspiration comes from a couple different places. It comes from yourself. You can generate it, but you have to be intentional. If you're not generating it, if you don't feel it, where are you going to get the inspiration from? I hope that helps, friend, because I know that every day is a struggle. I don't wake up every single day this excited, this inspired, but I search for inspiration. I'm intentional with finding inspiration, because there's only two things that matter: inspire and be inspired. And I hope that you are inspired today. And I appreciate you watching because I'm inspired by you. Thanks so much. Have an inspirational day.